Imagine you've started a nonprofit organization to serve inner city youth, to provide educational options and after-school alternatives that allow these youth to stay in school, graduate, transition into college, or launch a successful career. Options and alternatives you wish you would have had when you were their age in their situation. Now imagine, if you will, that you've just received notification that your organization has received a federal grant to the tune of $500,000 to provide these services to 50 students and their families for 1 year. Imagine the excitement, the enthusiasm, the energy that you feel. It's a dream come true. Now travel with me in a time machine and we fast forward 5 years. And over these 5 years, you've received that $500,000 grant each year. That's a total of $2.5 million that you've received. Your organization has done phenomenal work in terms of the grant. You've met or exceeded all of the deliverables of the grant. You and your staff are working 60-hour weeks, but you're having the time of your life, meeting with the students, their parents, their mentors, their teachers. But now, this week, you receive another notice from the federal government, that due to budget cuts, your funding's coming to an end. You will lose funding within 60 days. If your organization is like most nonprofits in the United States, you have very little financial reserves to operate on. 60% of nonprofits have less than 3 months cash reserves. 10% have none. What was a dream has become a nightmare. You're thinking how you can scramble to get some cash to maybe preserve part-time staff, serve a few of the kids. However, you're thinking in the worst case scenario is perhaps the most likely, that you will shut down the program, lay off your staff, close the doors of your organization. This nightmare's been experienced by dozens, if not hundreds, of nonprofits similar to yours in recent years. Just earlier this year, 150 youth-serving organizations receiving $40 million collectively were cut from the federal budget when they eliminated the Mentoring Children of Prisoners program. Children like we were talking about earlier, children that need options and alternatives. And you have nowhere to go. Well, it doesn't have to be that way. You see, programs should begin planning for their sustainability from day one. Don't wait until the emergency notification that funding's running out to think about this. From day one, it's advisable to begin thinking how you can engage your community to commit to support and invest in the programs you're operating. In our time together, we're going to explore 3 foundational elements that help you plan for sustainability.